Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to you. Can you please confirm? Okay. My voice is clear to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So we are left with one topic that we left in the last class, that is sentence related part. So we only discussed about sentence argument, right? Nothing related to sentence and conclusion is not discussed. Am I right? Okay, we'll first do this sentence and conclusion part. Later, we'll move to the remaining topic, that is calendar. So in the last class, we have seen questions related to sentence and argument, means which is having a strong argument in that, a strong point. So based on that, we choose it the options. Now this is a complete different thing, as the question is however same and the options are also same, but the only difference here is where you will get conclusion instead of argument, where you should find out the final solution for that. And in the argument, you have found the possible solutions. Like among all the solutions, you found out the possible strong solution. But here it's a complete conclusion. Okay. So you may expect few questions on this topic as well. Okay. The question is, however, same, and you can see the options here as well. Only one that follows, only two that follows, either, neither, and both. And we already did many questions and we understood the difference between either, neither, and both. Okay, right. We'll move to the questions now. Here the statement is, quality has a price tag. India is allocating lots of funds to education. Okay, quality has a price tag. India is allocating lots of funds to education. Okay, so we should relate this education with the quality, and for every quality it has price tag. That's why India is allocating a lots of funds, which is money, to the education. Quality of education in India would improve soon. Like, out of this statement, out of this action, are you thinking this is a conclusion? Is what they are asking. Funding alone can enhance quality of education. So which one is correct? Yes. What's the answer?
Only conclusion one follows, sir.
Right. Only conclusion one follows. So quality of education in India would improve soon. This is the conclusion. Why? Why will it improve? Because India is already allocating a lots of funds to the education. Out of that, it will improve soon. This is the conclusion. But funding alone can enhance quality of education is not at all correct. To ensure a quality of education, funding alone is not sufficient. There's a lot of things like quality of teachers, their education, their qualifications, and infrastructure, facilities, a lot of things, food. So funding alone is not sufficient here. So you can simply opt for the option that is one follows. Next. The standard of education in private schools is much better than municipal and Jilla Parishad run schools. Okay. The municipal and Jilla Parishad should make serious efforts to improve standard of their schools. All municipal and Jilla Parishad schools should be closed immediately. So whenever you solve these questions, don't just take it from the current situation. Just take it from the statement.
Only conclusion one follows, sir.
Right. Only conclusion one follows. Here it is saying private schools are doing better than Zilla Parishad, which is nothing but the government schools. So for this problem, what is the solution or what is the conclusion? So that the municipal and Zilla Parishad, which is government schools, should make serious efforts to improve standards of their school. So automatically it will be equal like private schools. So this could be the possible solution. Closing everything is not a solution at all, right? So this is very extreme. So you can just go with the option A. Next, all the organized persons find time for rest. So all the organized persons find time for rest. Sunita, in spite of her very busy schedule, finds time for rest. Okay, here one quotation type of sentence is given, and they took the example of Sunita. So by this, what are the conclusions? Sunita is a organized person. Sunita is an industrious person. Yes.
Neither one nor two, sir.
Mm, okay. Any other? Why either one or two? All
Sir,
right. Mm,
neither one nor two, sir, because of, so first one says Sunita is an organized person. This
mm.
logically says all organized people find time, but it doesn't say only organized people time. Others might find also take for some rest, sir.
Okay, what you are saying is out of this question. So you just need to think from this question itself, as you should not think from everything.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Just like we do have this one word keyword, and there is a definition for that. And for that definition, we have one example. Until now, whatever we studied since our school time, this is the format we studied. So this is also the same thing. All the organized persons find time for rest. Yes, they are. Because all the organized persons means they organize everything with, like, they manage time well. Like they allocate their timing well. That is nothing but the organized, right? So they will find the time for rest because they will organize everything well. In the same way, we are taking the example of Sunita. Sunita, in spite of very busy schedule, like she has a very busy schedule in the sense she is an industrious person. That is true because she is working woman. So we are calling them as industrious person only. So this is correct and finds time for rest. As she is finding time for rest, that means it is automatically linked. She is organized, right? Even though she has a very busy schedule, she finds time for rest. That shows she is very organized person. She manages everything well. So Sunita is an organized person, also industrious person. So automatically the option will be both 1 and 2. Got it? Any doubt? Okay. Next. Domestic demand has been increasing faster than the production of indigenous crude oil. Crude oil must be imported, domestic demand should be reduced. So here you already know production means our India is making that crude oil. So whatever the produce that India is making is less than what it is required for the people. In that case, what will be the conclusion or solution? Crude oil must be imported or domestic demand should be reduced. Recently, one issue got happened. Like Prime Minister told few things that we should stop buying gold and everything for a reason. Yes, what's the answer? Yes, the answer is either one or two. Either one or two. Why? We have a problem with this domestic demand. Like whatever the people demanding in India, the production is less. In that case, it must be imported from the other countries. This could be the possible solution. Or else, we can insist people to use that less. So domestic demand should be reduced. So we may take any of these actions. So that's why either one or two follows. Okay, next. No country is absolutely self-dependent these days. No country is absolutely self-dependent, means completely depending on the resources of that country itself. So it is impossible to grow and produce all that a country needs. Countrymen in general have become lazy. Yes.
Only conclusion one follows, sir.
Right. Only conclusion one follows here. So here we can't be self-dependent because we may get a lot of agriculture produce in India. But for oil, like sunflower oil or any vehicle oil, like petrol, diesel, that we have to depend on the Gulf countries, right? In the same way, for sunflower oil, we need to depend on this Ukraine, Russia type of countries. And for other commodities, we have to depend on any other country. And other countries should depend on India for few things like agriculture produce. So it is impossible to grow and produce all that a country needs. It is impossible. A country must need to depend on other countries. Okay, so this is right, but this won't make any sense that countrymen in general have become lazy. Do they? Means no. Next, company X has marketed the product. Go ahead, purchase it if the price and quality are your consideration. The company X has marketed the product, like it brought the product to the market. Go ahead, purchase it. You can purchase it if price and quality are your considerations. So the product must be good in quality, the price of the product must be reasonable. Yes, answer is both. Answer is both. Here it is directly saying go ahead, purchase it if price and quality are your consideration. So quality must be good as well as the price of the product must be also reasonable. So answer should be both 1 and 2 follows. Next, people who speak too much against dowry are those who had taken it themselves. People who are against dowry are those who had taken it. It is easier said than done. People have double standards.
Both one and two.
Both 1 and 2. That is what exactly it is said, right? So they are not following what they preach. We normally say practice what you preach, right? So it is easier to say something than doing. So this is right. And people have double standards. They say something and they will do other things. So just like this, dowry. So both 1 and 2. Next. Jade plant has thick leaves and it requires little water. You know the jade plant, right? This is an indoor plant. As it has very thick leaves, so it requires very little water because it stores a lot of water in that thick leaves itself. So all plants with thick leaves require little water according to this. Jade plants may be grown in places where water is not in abundance. Abundance means more, plenty.
Only conclusion 2 follows, sir.
Right. Only conclusion 2 follows. Here, jade plant has a thick leaves, but not all plants with thick leaves require little water. There are some plants, even though it has a thick leaves, it requires water. Okay. But according to this thing, that it requires little water in the sense, so it may grow in places where water is in not abundance, means where there is a water shortage, it can grow because of this character called thick leaves. Okay. So this is nothing but the sentence and conclusions. Almost similar type of sentence and arguments only, but that is a middle part and this is the ending part, that is a conclusion. That's it. Now let's move to the calendar topic. All right, calendar. So how many of you can able to solve calendar questions? Yes. Do anyone have any previous knowledge about these calendars?
Sir,
Okay, fine. If you have, it will be advantageous to you. But there are students who are listening it for the first time. So I'll be teaching you everything from scratch. So you already know how calendar look like and how many months are there, and in each month how many years are also there. And everyone knows here the fact that February, in few years, Feb has 29 days, and in few years it has 28 years. Okay, and we already know this fact that, like, if anyone asks you that how many days are there in a year, so we simply say 365 days, right? So these are the basic knowledge that everyone must have. And we already have the knowledge on Sunday to Saturday. So total 7 weeks. But along with that, so in calendar, we do have two types. One is leap year and second one is non-leap year. Can anyone tell me what is leap year and what is non-leap year? Or else, how many days are there in leap year and how many days are there in non-leap year?
In leap year, 366 days, sir. Non-leap year, 365 days.
Right. So leap year has 366 days and in non-leap year 365 days. That means this February will decide whether something is leap year or not leap year. Because other than this February, every other month has a fixed days in that. But only February is fluctuating with the 29 and 28 days in years, in different years. So in the year where February has 28 days, we call that year as non-leap year as it contains only 365 days. But in few cases, we get the leap year where this one day is added to this February, that is 29. So in that case, the days are 366 days. Okay. Then how can we find? Then how can we, all of a sudden, if 1 year is given to you, for example, 1967 is given to you, how can we identify whether this is a leap year or non-leap year? Can anyone tell me?
If any particular year is divisible by 4, is called leap year, sir.
Right. If any year that is divisible by 4, What is the divisibility rule for 4? As we need to take last 2 digits and we need to check whether these 2 digits are divisible by this 4 table or not. This is the divisibility rule for 4. You already know, right? For every number, there is a divisibility rule. For example, if we take 3, what is the rule for this? We need to add the number. For example, 67 is there. We need to add the number. And if you need to check whether that number is divisible by this 3 or the same way, every number has its own divisibility rule. In the same way, what is the divisibility rule for this 4? Just you need to check the last 2 numbers. What if this is divisible by 4? Then we call that as
Non-leap year.
divisibility by 4 is leap year. Non-divisible by 4 is non-leap year. Okay, simple rule. Simple rule, okay? Leap year and non-leap year. Now, okay, 2 digits divisible by 4. So every 4 years, we have 1 leap year. Just remember, for every 4 years, this leap year comes. Okay, for example, if 2021 to 2030. Now in between, there are total 10 years are there. So how many years are leap year? So we
2,
can
sir.
say in 2 ways. Where for every 4 years it will repeat, or else you can simply check with these last 2 digits which are divisible by 4. What are those two?
2024 and 2028.
Yes, 24 and 28. These are the 2 years that got divisible by 4, as well as it is repeating after every 4 years. So this is nothing but the leap year that got repeated after every 4 years. Okay. So this is the basic information about calendars. Okay. Now let's move to the topic, that is odd days. What are odd days? Here 7 table is important. For years, 4 table is important. And for days, 7 table is important. Why? We already discussed it. For every 4 years, there is a leap year. That's why we are focusing on divisibility of this 4. Now we are talking about days. How many days are there in a week? 7 days. So you must have knowledge on 7 and 4 table to solve this calendar topic. Okay. So simply in odd days, what are odd days? Any extra days after full week is nothing but a odd days. For example, if we take 9 days. So in 9 days, how many days are odd days?
2 days.
Yes. So in 9 days, full week is 7 days. And how many extra days are there here? So 2 weeks. So 7 plus 2 is 9. So here 2 days are odd days. Here 2 days are odd days. In the same way, as we have both leap year and non-leap year, right? So in the leap year, which is containing 366 days, there are total 52 complete weeks. You need to by heart all this basic information because you can't keep counting everything in the examination. That will consume a lot of time. Okay.
Plus 2
So
odd days.
yes, plus 2 odd days. Plus 2 odd days. 52 complete weeks plus 2 odd days are there in a leap year, which is 366 days. And in the non-leap year, which is 365 days total, again 52 complete weeks are there. But how many odd days are there here?
1 day.
Yes, 1 odd day. Okay, this is the difference between leap year and non-leap year. Particularly, we are concentrating on odd days here. Okay, anything that is extra other than the full week is nothing but the odd days. So for leap year, we have 2 odd days for a complete year. And for non-leap year, it is 1 day. Okay, these are the basic information. Later, it will be useful while solving the question. So that's why you need to remember. Okay. Now, so how many odd days for there for 25? 25 days.
4 odd
4
days.
days.
4. Simply how you got 4? Simply by 7. By 7. Okay. And here you need to find the remainder. Remainder. Okay. Indivisibility. Indivisibility. We have everything right. Quotient, remainder. So you need to find this quotient. Sorry, remainder. Okay. So here 25 by 7. So if you divide 7 1 ja and 7 3 ja, 7 3 ja 21. How many are left now? 2. 7 3 ja 21. Okay. 22, 23, 24, 20. Sorry, 4. Okay. Total 4. 4 odd days are there. In the same way, how many odd days there for 65?
2 odd days.
Okay. Then what about 42?
No days, sir.
No odd days.
Odd days.
No odd days, right? And what about 353? Yes, you should not take that much time. Simply, you need to calculate this.
Three days.
Right, 3 days. Simply, simple calculation by 7. You just need to do by 7. And then how many days are left? Then that is the answer. Okay, this is a odd days. These are the odd days. So whatever the odd days that you get, make sure that should be less than 7. Always less than 7. Okay, so whatever the odd days that you are that you get, make sure that odd days should be less than 7. Okay, now let's move to the questions where I'll be discussing questions starting from days, and then I'll move to months, and then I'll move to years. In years, it will be different. Like same date and same month will be there, but year is different. And in few cases, different month, different date, different year is there. So for every section, there are different ways of solving questions are there. Like we need to apply few multiplications, additions, subtractions. We have to do all those things. Okay. Simply, I'll be asking you this question. If today is Monday, what will be the day after will be easy, right? So if today is Monday, and if I ask you, what will be the day after 5 days? So it will be easy. We can count, right? So after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? So it will be easy. What if I ask you, what will be the day before 6 days or 5 days to this Monday? So we face some difficulty. We face some difficulty in counting back. In counting back. That's why, for not wasting any time for that, to increase our speed of solving, we just need to do one thing, that is, for example, let's take Tuesday now. Okay. So Tuesday after 1 day is Wednesday. After 1 day, it is Wednesday. And either it may be plus 1 day, that is Wednesday, or -6 is also Wednesday here. That means if you ever get -6, instead of counting -6 here, you can just do +1, because both answers will be same. As if you keep counting -6, that will be a time consuming part. So to save your time, if you ever get any -6, you can simply do +1 to that. So you'll get the same answer. It is even easier. In the same way, if today is, for suppose Monday, you can simply do +2 means it is Wednesday, right? In the same way, if you ever get -5, means if the question is asking what will be the day previous, not forward. Now we are seeing backwards. So you can, instead of going -5, it is also same Wednesday. Instead of going -5, you can just simply do +2. So you will easily get this answer. And for suppose if you have Thursday here, so instead of doing -4 here, you can do just +3 here, which is Sunday. So it is also Sunday again. Okay, +3 is easier thing to do instead of going back of -4. So if you ever get any question which is related to the previous one that you need to find, instead of going through this previous minus, you can just go with this step forward. Okay, in the same way, like vice versa to this. For example, if today is Wednesday, so what will be the day after 6 days? What will be the day after 6 days? Instead of doing that, you can simply go back a step one, that is
Sunday.
Thursday. Sorry, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. Vice versa. If you can observe these two things, it is vice versa. Whatever the number that is near, you can simply go with that, whether that is a previous one or the forwarded one. Okay, clear? So you can just simply remember this so that you can solve it very easily. Now tell me, according to the remainder theorem that we discussed about odd days, okay, what we discussed about odd days, right? Like by 7, whatever the odd days are there, we just need to find that day here. Get days like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For example, if today is Tuesday, if today is Tuesday, okay, what will be the day? What will be the day after 38 days? Tell me, what will be the day after 38 days? If today is Tuesday, what will be the day after 38 days?
Friday, sir.
Right, Friday. Why Friday?
The
You can
38
do it.
divided by 7 is equals to 5, sir.
Right. 7 equal to 5.
It is remainder of 3, sir.
Hmm.
Adding 3 remaining days to Tuesday brings us Friday, sir.
Right. So simply +3. Here you need to do the division. Whatever the days that is remaining is nothing but the odd days. So you can just simply do that remainder here. Okay. Next. The same question. If today is Tuesday, what will be the day after 64 days? Tell me.
Wednesday, sir.
Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday here. So 64 by 7. So you'll get the remainder that is 1. So simply here what they are saying after means forward. So it is +1. Before means minus. Before means minus, after means plus. Now, what will be the day after 55 days?
Sunday, sir.
Sunday.
It's 55 divided by 7 that equals to 7, sir.
7.
And with a remainder of 6 days, sir.
How you got 7 here?
Saturday,
Sorry, sir.
Saturday, sir.
After. I'm asking after. If today is Tuesday, what will be the day after 55 days? Now you need to divide it by 7. So what will be the remainder?
6 days.
Remainder is 6, sir.
6, right? So after
Plus
means plus 6. So plus 6 to this Tuesday is
Monday.
Monday. Okay? Don't confuse. Plus 6 here. So simply Monday. What I told you here, you got 6. Instead of going 6 things forward, you can do -1. So that will be the same answer. Tuesday -1 is Monday only, right? So you get the answer. Now tell me, before 40 days. Concentrate on this word before. Now I am asking before. How much remainder you'll get?
remainder of 5, sir.
5, sir.
Right? Remainder will be 5.
Yes, sir.
You do cancellation or division. Anything is fine. Whatever you feel comfort, you can just do 40. And you can do, yes, Thursday. Because remainder is 5. What I told, instead of going -5 things backward, you can just simply go 2 things forward, right? So this is what I have discussed it here. Instead of going -5 back, you can just go 2 forward. So simply forward to this Thursday 2 is, sorry, Tuesday is Wednesday and Thursday. So answer is Thursday. Okay, forward, before, everything is clear to you, right? And odd days are also clear. Any doubt? Any doubt of whatever we discussed until now?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now let's increase the difficulty as we now done with the days. Now we can include month. Okay, not months. Okay, same days in a month. Same days in a month. Okay. So question to you: if first day of month, if the first day of month is Wednesday, if first day of month is Wednesday, then what day is 30th of same month? Is question clear to you? If first day of month is Wednesday, for that same month, what will be the day of that 30th day? So different methods are there. Whatever the method that you have learned before.
Friday, sir.
Friday. Oh. Okay, I'll be teaching you one model as per the rule that I know. If you have any other rules to solve this, you can follow that same. But those who are listening it for the first time, you may follow this rule. Okay. So simply here, you can take two numbers, what it is given. The month is same here, but the days are different where 1 and 30th day. First and 30th day here, there, right? So you can write 1 and 30 here. You can just do the subtraction. 30 minus 1. You can just do the subtraction. So that is 30 minus 1. How much you'll get?
29.
So you'll get 29, right? So simply you need to find the odd days now. Odd days. Why we need to do the odd days? So that we can eliminate the full week. We can eliminate the full week. So we are left with odd days so that we can easily find the day here. So simply 29 by 7. What will be the remainder?
1, sir.
1. Okay. 1. 7 4 ja 28. And you will get 1 as remainder. So simply plus 1. Why we need to do the plus 1? Observe the question. We are going forward or backward? So we are going forward, like first day to 30th day. So we need to do plus here. So one day is odd here. So Wednesday plus 1 equal to Thursday. Clear? Any doubt in this question?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now, with the same model, I'll be giving you one more question so you can solve it. Just a second. If first day of non-leap year, if the first day of non-leap year is Friday, okay? If the first day of non-leap year is Friday, then last day of that same year is last day of that same year. Now we are completely going through the one academic calendar year, that is non-leap year.
Saturday, sir.
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Just cross check one second.
Friday, sir.
Okay, how?
Sir, as you say, odd days, sir, 365 divided by
Hmm.
7, sir.
Hmm.
Total completely 52 weeks, sir.
Hmm.
Along with there are sorry, sir. There are 2 odd days, sir.
Hmm.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. 364 days. 364 divided by 7 is equals to 52, sir. So there is no odd days. Then the day will be same, sir.
Exactly. Very good. Simply, as per the same rule, you need to apply here. So first day and 360. Fine. Non-leap year. Here we are talking about non-leap year. So how many days are there in the non-leap year? 365. You can simply do the minus. 365 minus 1 equal to 364. And divide by 7. So you will be divided with the 52. So no remainder is left here. No remainder is left here. If you ask me how I got 52 here, I can't help you because this is the basic mathematics that we learned in our school time. 364 you can write and divide by this 7. You can just consider these two things. So 7 5 ja 35. So you'll be having 1 here. So what number is left here? 4. Now 7 2 are 14. So 14 minus 14, that is 0. So you have to find this remainder, not the quotient. Never concentrate on quotient. So to find the odd days, we have to always depend on this remainder only. As the remainder is 0 here, so 0 means the same day, right? So automatically answer is Friday only. No plus, no minus here. So simply 0. 0 means the same day, which is Friday. So answer is Friday. Is there any doubt in this question? Okay. Now, tell me. Yes, yes, Raju.
ఇది ఆఫ్టర్ సార్ బిఫోర్ అయితే సేమ్ ఆన్సర్ అయినా సార్
Like they are asking about the same year of this non-leap year. Okay.
ఓకే సార్
You won't get that type of questions for the long year. Okay. That will be different. I'll come to that part. If different years were there, I'll come to that part also. How to solve. Okay. Next. If 8th day of, until now we only seen first day and last day kind of things, but this is a middle days. If 8th day of month, we'll go one step by step. Okay, that's why listen carefully. Each step is having different method of solving. So if 8th day of month is Monday, what will be the 28th day of same month? Hope question is clear to you. If 8th day of month, one particular month, month doesn't matter to us. Okay, if one month 8th day is Monday, so in the same month, what will be the day of 28th day? Tell me.
ఐ థింక్ సేమ్ డే విల్ బి ఫార్మ్ సార్
Just do once again. As per the same rule that I have that we have applied for the previous two questions, you can just apply the same rule here.
Sunday, sir.
Right, Sunday. Can you explain?
So, as you say, sir, 28 minus 8 is equals to 20 days, sir.
Right.
The 20 will be divided by with 7, sir.
So what will be the remainder?
2, sir.
2.
Oh, no, sir, sorry, sir. 6, sir, reminder.
Right, 6, right? So we are going forward. So plus 6. What I told? Either plus 6 or minus 1. We can do anything here. Plus 6 or minus 1. As counting plus 6 is bit difficult. So you can do minus 1 here. So minus 1 to this Monday is Sunday. Or you can also count plus 6 of this Monday. So you'll get Sunday only. As 6 plus 1, 7. So automatically it is Sunday. So answer is Sunday. Any doubt in this question? Any doubt in this question? Okay. Now, a different kind of question, but the model is same. Model is same, but the kind of questions are different. We have seen first and last days. Now we have seen middle days. Now it will be like, until now we only seen the same month. Okay. Now it will be year. It will be year. For example, 25th day of non-leap year is Tuesday. Okay. The 25th day of non-leap year is Tuesday. What will be the day in the same year of 100 day? Okay, same year. If the 25th day of that year is Tuesday, then what will be the day of 100th day? Same rule.
Sunday, sir.
Right, Sunday. So simply 100
Minus
20.
25 equals to 75, sir.
Right. So what will be the remainder?
5, sir.
So you can simply do 7 tens are 70. So we are remaining with 5. So plus 5, or we can do minus 2. You'll get the same answer. Okay. So that is Tuesday plus 5 or Tuesday minus 2. What is the answer? That is Sunday. So the answer is Sunday. Clear? Right. Please don't mind with my writing. If you are not getting anywhere, please ask. Right. One more question to you on this. If 34th day of non-leap year is Thursday, what will be the day after 97th day in the same year? Let's take one non-leap year. In that one non-leap year, 34th day is the Thursday. So 97th day will be of that same year.
Same day, sir.
Thursday only, sir.
Yes, same day. So simply 34, 97. So 97 minus 34. So how much you will be left? That is 63. 63 by 7. So 7 nines are 63. It is completely divisible. We are left with the remainder 0. 0 means the same day. So here it is Thursday. So 97th day will be also Thursday. Okay. Instead of counting every week, if like for example, you got the 34th day, instead of counting every week and finding out this, that will be time consuming. So that You can apply these methods, so you'll easily get within seconds. Now, let's move to the other questions. If you need any break, you can please ask me, as I don't want to take any break today because this is our last class. From tomorrow, you'll be having one. Okay, that will be taught by some other faculty. Okay, anyhow, we'll discuss about all these things after the class. So the question is the same question. 15th day of leap year is Tuesday. Now we are taking leap year. Okay. So in that leap year, 50th day is Tuesday. 15th day is Tuesday. What will be the 90th day of the same year?
Sunday, sir.
Wednesday, sir.
It is Sunday. Okay. So simply 90 minus 15. 90 minus 15 here, how much we'll get?
75, sir.
75 by 7. It's the same thing, I think, right? So you are remaining with 5. So Tuesday plus 5 equal to Sunday, or Tuesday minus 2 equal to Sunday again. Now, next question to you. If the 100th day is Thursday, what will be the day? What will be the day of 200th day? You can do the mind calculation. Very easy.
Leap year or non-leap year, sir?
Yes, this is leap year.
Saturday, sir.
Right, Saturday. Simple. 200 minus 100, you are left with 100. So 100 by 7. So what will be the remainder? You will get the remainder, that is 2. Okay, you are remaining with 2. So Thursday plus 2, that is Saturday. Don't ask me how I got this 2. This is a calculation. You can do the simple division. So you will get the remainder 2 here. So Thursday plus 2 equal to Saturday. So answer is Saturday, right? So by observing all these questions, you can observe one thing, that here I told you leap year, and in previous condition for few questions I told non-leap year. Like, do anything like leap year, non-leap year affected in this question? Means no.
No,
Here, why it is didn't affected means, as we considered this leap year and non-leap year only if it is asking first day and last day of that year. Because last day will be 365 or 366. But the middle days were same, right? Middle days were same, whether it is leap year, non-leap year, it doesn't matter. Middle days were same, but one day is extra to this leap year, that's it. Okay, that's why we never changed anything. We never changed anything because 100, 200 days in between this 365, first and 365 only, right? That is in between first and 365. That's why we didn't change it. And we didn't even concentrate whether that is a leap year or not. So it doesn't matter. Now, let's move to the next question. Tell me, if 266th day of year is Thursday. Okay, 266th day of year is Thursday. Then what day is last day of same year? This is the actual question to you. For example, you got this question in the examination. In the same way, if the 266th day of the year is Thursday, then what day is the last day of the same year? You get the exact question in the exam. So, what's the answer?
Whether it's
Leap
a
year
leap
or
year or
non-leap
not
year?
leap year, sir.
It is not given anywhere in the question. So, what will be the answer?
Sir, if it is a non-leap year, it's Saturday, sir.
Hmm.
If it's a leap year, Sunday, sir.
Right. So, we get two different answers here, right? So, that's why if anything like leap year or non-leap year is mentioned, then you can simply opt for the option cannot be determined because it is not clear in the question, right? Which year? So you can opt for the option cannot be determined. But what if the question is asking one day, one particular day, like 24th day of any year is Monday. Then what day is 85th day of the year? In that case, you can't opt for the option that is cannot be determined. Do you got the question? 24th day of any year, it may be leap year, it may be non-leap year, is Monday. Then what will be the day of 85th? As these two things are between 1 and 365 or 366 days, right? So it won't affect. You can simply apply the rule that we discussed and you will get the answer. You will get the answer. But here, what is asking? Here, no year is given, but they are asking last day particularly. This last day is what 365 or 366. That is the confusion we have. That's why you can opt for the option cannot be determined. So this is the simple difference between middle days and the end days. So you have to see the question carefully whether they are asking middle days or end days. If middle days, then you can directly proceed. It doesn't matter whether that is a leap year or non-leap year. But if it is a first day and last day related part, then you can definitely go with the question whether they have mentioned leap year or non-leap year particularly. If they don't mention anything, you can simply opt for the option cannot be determined. Hope this thing is clear to you. Any question?
No, sir, it's clear.
Right. Next. Now tell me if 94th day of non-leap year, if 94th day of non-leap year is Thursday, okay? Let us take non-leap year here. We are coming from 1st to 365 days, okay? 1st to 365 days. In that 94th day is non-leap year. Then what will be the day of 42nd, okay, sorry, 42nd day of same year? Okay, got it? It is bit different from the questions that we discussed earlier. What is the difference? Can anyone tell me? And answer is later, but what difference is there here?
Here they mentioned whether it is non-leap year or leap year.
I mentioned, right? Non-leap year. This is a non-leap year. Then the same year means it is non-leap year again. The simple difference is until now we discussed questions that is forward in nature. Like if you observe this question, 100 day to 200 day, this is forward, and 34th to 97th forward, 15th to 19th forward, and 8th to 28th forward, 25th to 100 forward. But here you can observe 94th to 42nd means backward only, right? First will be 42nd and next will be 94th. But Previously, they given the first day, but here they have given 94th day, and you are asking to find the previous day, that is 42nd. Previous in the sense not immediate previous. Okay. So what will be the answer?
Wednesday, sir.
Sunday, sir.
Answer is Monday. You can do the simple subtraction here. The same thing here, doesn't matter whether you need to just observe what is a big value. 94th is big value, and you can do the minus. Even this exchange it position, you can do the same thing. First take the biggest value and do with minus. Do the smallest value with minus. So 94 minus 42. You will get, that is 52. And 52 by 7, you will get the answer. How much is remainder? 7 sevens are 49. And you are left with how many? How much remainder?
3.
3, sir.
3, right? But we are going backward now. We are going backward. That's why it is minus 3. We are going backward. That's why it is minus 3. So simply Thursday minus 3 mean Monday only, right? So answer is Monday. Clear? Clear with this? So it's not
Yes, sir.
always will go forward. In few cases, they'll also move backward. In that case, you can simply apply minus 3 and every other step is same. But the only thing that we add here is minus for reverse, plus for forward. That's it. Now we'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question. Do you need any break?
No, sir.
Okay. If you need, I can give you.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. So now let's see. Now we are done with the days part. We are done with the days part. Now we will be moving forward, a bit difficult part. Okay. So before knowing that, we should know how many days were there in each month. Because we are now considering month. Until now, we only did days part, like 100th day to 200th day and 64th day to 86th day. We only did that days, but nowhere I mentioned the months here. But whatever the questions that I am discussing now, it includes both days as well as months here. Okay. Here I will include the month as well. In that case, what will happen? Like the values will change. So before that, we need to find the odd days, right? So instead of finding odd days for every month, it's better we should have some idea in our mind for the fast calculation. So simply if we take Jan, Feb, like we do have 12 months, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So every month has different days to that, right? So you need to find, according to their days, you need to find odd days. So let's
4
take,
weeks plus 3 odd days.
okay. So in January, how many days were there? 31 days. In February, either 28 or 29. In March, again 31. In April, we have 30 days. And in May, 31. In June, 30. And in July, 31. Here, everything goes alternatively, but here you should never confuse. In August, we do have again 31 days. Okay, in September, we have 30 days. In October, we have 31 days. And in November, we have 30 days. And in December, 31 days. So now you need to find the odd days for everything. For example, in the examination, you will be asked a question like in March to June. So if you keep drawing this 31 days and 30 days and finding its odd days, it will be time consumed. So simply two digits were there here, 31, 30, 31, 30, except this February. So simply, if you know that two values, then you can simply add it, right? Instead of solving this odd days and everything, you simply know two values. That is more than enough. Like along with this February, three values. So what will be the odd days in Jan? If you make by 7, like what will be the odd days?
4 days.
4.
Three odd days, sir.
3,
3,
7,
sir.
4,
3.
28,
Yes.
right? 7, 4 are 28, 29, 30, 31. So 3 odd days only, right? Now in February, we either have 0 odd days or 1 odd day because 7, 4 are 28 again. So for 28 it is 0, for 29 it is 1. Now 31 means again, already we got the answer 3. So 3. Now for 30, what will be the odd days?
2 odd days.
2
2
odd
odd.
days.
We already got 3, 2 now. Now you can write for 31 it is 3, for 30 it is 2. Simple. For 31 it is 3, for 30, 1 again 3, for 30 it is 2. 31, 3, 32, 31 again 3. You just need to remember 3201. That's it. If you remember this, like if any questions are being asked, like from particular month to another month, then we can simply do this odd days instead of solving again. Okay. For 31, simply remember for 31 it is 3, for 30 it is 2, for 28 0, for 29 1. Simple. Now let's move into the questions. Okay. If 28th of month, if 28th of month is Friday, it may be any month. Here they didn't given any particular month here. It may be any month. If 28th of month is Friday, then what day is 3 weeks 4 days earlier? 3 weeks 4 days earlier. You can try it. Very easy. You can do the mind calculation and tell me. Here, concentrate on this word earlier, means backward.
Tuesday, sir.
Tuesday. How?
Monday, sir.
Right. The answer is Monday.
Monday.
Simply here, you don't need to do any calculation. 3 weeks means 3 full weeks, right? Here, what we need to find? Day. Simply day. For days, what you need to concentrate? I told you. For days, it is by 7. Simple odd days rule. So here already 3 weeks are full. They are fully packed. Now we are left with how many days? Only 4 days. As these 3 weeks are already full, 7, 7, 7. Now, so we don't need this 3 weeks. Now we only need the odd days. So here only 4 is there. Here only 4 is there. So that means earlier. They are saying earlier. So minus 4. So you can simply do Friday minus 4 is Monday. Friday minus 4 is Monday. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. So automatically you'll get Monday. Okay. 4 days earlier. Next. Okay. If 17th June, now you got the term which is for the first time, that is June month. June 2019. Okay. 17th June 2019 is Thursday. Okay, we got the year, we got the month, we got the date. Until now, we haven't seen any month or year. But from now, we'll be seeing month as well as year. Okay, just concentrate. So if 17th June 2019 is Thursday, then what was the day on 23rd September 2019? If you observe, 2019 and 2019, both these years are same, right? That means same year. But the months and days are different. Here 17th June to 23rd September. So here dates are different and months are also different, but the year is same. In that case, what will be the answer? Here they are asking what was the day. You need to find the day here as well. Can anyone guess and tell me? I'll teach you how, but before that, I just want to know from your end, as some of you may have mentioned that you have previous knowledge on this.
I think same day will be formed, sir.
How you did?
Thursday.
Okay, Thursday is okay. How you did?
First of all, in June month, 30 days, sir. 30 minus 17 is equal to 13. 6 days for odd days.
Okay.
Remaining months, July, August, September, July 31, so 3 odd days. August 31, 3 odd days. September 32 odd days. Total 7 plus 6, 13.
Okay.
14 days, sir, total.
Okay. Right. Good
So,
explanation.
same day, sir.
Good explanation. You did right. Did it right. Okay. Listen carefully here. So here, what you need to find 17th June to 23rd September. Okay, you need to find the days in between this 17th June to 23rd September, right? So how many months are there here? June is there, and July is there, August and September. However, this July and August are full months, right? This July is having how many days in total? 31 days. In August, how many days are there in the total? 31 days. But in June, half days were already completed. And in September, few days were still left. This is not any full months. So that's why whatever the remaining days are there, you need to consider in this June and September month. But we can consider full days in June, July and August, because this July and August are between June and September only, right? So we can consider both full days here. Now in June, how many days are left? Because we should never consider the completed days. Already 17 days are completed here. So you need to come from 70th day to before this 23, right? So here 17, simply, how many days are there in June total? In June, we have total 30 days, right? Already 17 days were completed. Remaining how many days are left?
13
Remaining
days.
days are 13 days are left. Okay, this is clear to you, right? Here we got the remaining days. But here we should never take the remaining days because it is up to 23, right? So whatever the completed days only we should take. So it's a same thing. So 23 days are completed here. Up to here, is it clear to you, right? Any doubt in this?
No, sir, it is clear.
Okay. Now we need to find the odd days. As for 31, I already told you. For 31, how many odd days are there? We already did. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So for 31, how many days are there? 3. 3 are odd days. Okay. Now for 13 and 23, we need to find the odd days. So simply you can do 13 by 7. So it is 7 1 just 7. So how many odd days were left? That is 6 odd days were left. Clear? Here 7 1 just 7. And here 13 is there, 7 to 13. So that will be 6 days. And here 23 by 7. 23 by 7. So how many you will be left? 7 3s are 21. So you will be left with 7 3s
2,
are
sir.
20. So you will be left with 2. Okay, you will be left with 2. Now what you need to do? You just need to add everything here. 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So these are the total odd values. These are the total odd values. So how much total? 6 plus 3, 10, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sorry, 6 plus 3, 9, plus 3 and plus 2. So it will be total 14. So it will be total 14. Okay. So by 7, it is 7 to the 14. It is complete divisible. So you are left with the remainder, that is 0. So 0 means whatever the day that is there here, the same day will be here as well. Thursday. Or you can also take this total 14 days are there. So you should consider 2 weeks in this, right? 7, 7, 2 weeks. So completely 2 weeks are completing here. Just like here, 3 weeks are completed in the previous case. So 2 weeks, 14 days means 2 weeks total. So you are left with 0 days. So in that case also it is true. But you are not always get this type of small numbers. In few cases it will be in hundreds also. Okay. So better you should divide by 7. Anything is fine. Any doubt with this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I'll give you one similar type of question. You can solve it and tell me the answer. If 23 May, if 23 May is, if 23 May 2012 is Monday, 23 May 2012 is Monday, then what will be the day of 18th July, the same year 2012? What is the day here? Solve it and tell me.
Monday, sir.
Right, Monday. So simply here, how many months are there? May, and in between June is there, and again July is there. So you need to find the days here and then odd days again. So in May, how many days were left? Already 23 days were completed. Remaining how many days were left? The total number of days here is 31 days in May. As already 23 days are completed, that means how many days are left according to this 31? Total 8 days left, right? And in June, we should consider the total days. How many days are there in total? 30 days. And in July, already 18 days were completed. So you can directly write 18 here. Now you need to find the odd days for this thing. So the odd days here is 8 by 7 is 1. And for 30, we already know that is 2. Next, 18 by 7 is 4 because 7 to the 14 and then 4 left. Now you need to add these odd days 4, 5, 6 and 7. So you'll get 7 here. Now you need to divide by 7 or else 7 full week. 7 is already full week. So you are left with 0 days, or if you really want to divide, so 7 cancel. So you are left with 0 remainder. So 0 remainder means the same day. So answer is Monday. Clear? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tell me. 25 September 2023 is Monday. Then what will be the day of 17th December 2023?
Sunday, sir.
Right. Sunday. Simple. Here you should consider both. 25 in September, total 30 days are there. 25 days are already completed. So you are left with 5 days in September. And in October, the total days were 31. And in November, you are left with total 30 days. And in December, how many days were completed? 17 days were completed. Now odd numbers. So here we can't take any odd here because already it is less than 5. So odd number is 5 here, however. And for 31 it is 3. And for 30 it is 2. For 17 it will be, so 7 to the 14, you are left with 3 here. Now you can count all these things. Or you can take this. If you count all these things, how much you will get? 13, right? Right, 13. 13 by 7. So you are left with 6 because 7 1 is 7 and the remainder is 6. So Monday plus 6 equal to Sunday. So answer is Sunday. Here months are different, dates are different, but the year is same. Okay. In that case, we may apply this method. For days, it is directly odd numbers. Okay. Now a small change. Dates, months are same. Date and months are same, but the years are different. Okay. For example, 9th August 1940. Yes, Ritisha. Ritisha, is there any doubt? Ritisha? You raised your hand. Any doubt? Okay. So 9th August 1945 is Wednesday. Okay, 9th August 1945 is Wednesday. Then what will be the day of same date and same month, but the year is 1949. 1949 here. Can anyone guess and tell me? What I told? For days, you need to concentrate on the 7 table. For years, you need to concentrate on the 4 table. So in that case, because here, however, dates are same, we are not finding days here. We are finding the years here. The same odd day concepts were there here as well. But we already discussed about basic things in the first slides itself. For leap year, how many odd days are there? For non-leap
Fridays.
year, Friday,
Tuesday, sir.
Tuesday. Simply here 1945 to 1949 means how many years are there? Total 4 years are there. 45 to 46, 46 to 47, 47 to 48, 49, 48 to 49. So total 4 years are there. Already we discussed it. For leap year, we have 2 odd days. And for non-leap year, we have 1 odd day. So 1 odd day means here 4 years are there. So 4 odd days. Let's take 4 odd days. And now we can see which year is leap year. So from between 1945 to 1949, which year is odd? Sorry, which year is leap?
1948.
1948. Only 1 year is there, right? So already we added one thing, like 1. Okay. Like we added 1 year. Sorry, 1 odd day. So for 1948, it is 2. That's why I'm just adding 1 more. 4 plus 1. Or if you have confusion, let's take 1946, 1947. 1948. And if you write all these things and if you see the odd numbers, odd days. So for 1948, you'll get 2. And for remaining years, you will get 111. Even if you count that, you will get the same thing. Instead of complicating that things, however, even it is leap year or non-leap year, at least it has one odd day. But for leap year, it is one additional odd day, right? So that's why for 1945 to 1949, already 4 years are there. So I'll be counting 1948 as one odd day. Okay, because first I took how many years are there, according to that I put the odd days, because every year has one odd day, at least one odd day. That's why I written 4. Now I need to find how many leap years are there in between, as I only got the 1 year as leap year. So I already given one odd day here along with the years. Now I am left with one more odd day, so that's why I am adding one more odd day here. So total 5 odd days were there. We are moving forward or backward, 1945 to 49. So that means plus 5 only, right? So Wednesday plus 5. Wednesday plus 5 is Monday. Is this clear? Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is a different case. This is a different case. In the previous case, we have seen same date as well as same month, but everything is different now. August 15th, 1991 is Monday. Now, September 23rd, 1997 is what? If you observe, month is different, day is different, even year is also different. In this case, how we need to find the answer? So simply, can you guess? Simple, whatever the rules that we applied for days and years, so we should add both. So for these two things, what we did for months and days, for particularly days, what we did odd days like by 7, and for years we did 4. Okay, you can mix up both. First of all, we can do this dates. So August, September. Okay, August, September. As these two things are immediate, right? In between, no months are there. August, September. So you can just take August 15 means in August total 31 days are there. Already 15 days were completed. So we are remaining with 16 days. And here 23 days are completed. So I am writing 23. Okay. So 16 by 7 and 23 by 7. You need to find the odd days here. So for August, we will get odd days, that is 7 to the 14. So you are remaining with 2. And here 7 3 are 21. And you are remaining with 2. You can simply add this 2 plus 2, where you will get 4. So total you got 4 odd days now. 4 odd days now. Okay. So this is a odd days. Now still we are left with years. So 1991 to 1997. 1991 to 1997. How many years total? 6 years are there, right? 1991 to 1997 means total 6 years. So I can write 6 odd days, because in each year at least one odd day is there. After that, now I need to find how many leap years are there, and I can add that leap year count also. So between 1991 to 1997, how many leap years are there and what are they? Tell me. I told you already. For every 4 years,
4 non-leap years, 1 leap year, sir.
okay, simply you don't need to find what exactly here the leap year is. Simply what rule I told, for every 4 years, one leap year is there. According to this 1901 to 97, you can simply count, right? So how many possibilities are there? Like for every 4 years, one leap year is there, right? For that thing between 1991 to 1997, what will be the possible number?
1994 is a leap year, sir.
Oh, is 94 is divisible by 4? It is 96 and 92. Okay, 96 and 92. For examination, finding this 96, 92 is not at all necessary. What I told, for every 4 years, one leap year is there. So 91 to 97, total 6 years are there. So there could be possibility of two leap years, right? Two possibility is there. So two leap years, as we already, at least if we find 92 is as a leap year, after 4 years, 93, 94, 95, 96. So after 96, again 97 is there. So there is no possibility because after 4 days, one leap year will be there. So instead of calculating all these things and finding 96, 92, you don't need to do any of these things. Simply here 6 is there. So you should think how many possibilities are there. So two possibilities are there because after every 4 years, there will be a leap year. Now you can simply write 2. As we already written 6 years here. So for every year, there is one odd day. That's why 6 years, 6 odd days. Also, I already got two leap years. So it has an additional odd day. As here 2 is there, so I'm writing 2. 6 plus 2, 8. Now, yeah, here also you need to find the odd days. So how many odd days are there? 7 means one full week. So you are left with one odd day. Okay, clear? So simply you need to add this date as well as year. So for date, what is the value that we got? 4. And for year, what is the value that we got? 1. So 4 plus 1 equal to 5. So what will be the day here? Monday. Monday plus 5 is Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay, I know this is bit complicated thing, but you may expect this type of questions also. So first, you can find the odd days for days and then go with odd days for years. For years, concentrate on 4. For months and dates, concentrate on 7. And then add these two things. So you'll get the answer at last. Because here also we need to find the day only. That's why we are taking these concepts called odd days. Odd days is like a heart. Like without odd days, we can't solve anything. Because every question depends on this odd days only. Okay, clear? Clear with this question?
Yes.
Okay. Now we
Yes,
are
sir.
left with one more concept, that is like same year concept. In few cases, they will give 1 year like 1994 or something like that. And you will be asked 4 options. Among that 4 options, which option is like which year will be same exactly like the year that is given in the question. In that case, you need to apply one thing. Simply, for example, the calendar for the year 1923. Okay, they given the year 1923, and now you will be asked like which year will be exactly like 1923, which year, and you will be having 4 options now, 4 years now, no date, no month, only year. Like they will give 1 year and you will be asked which year is exactly like 1923 year. So here a simple rule. What I told, if that is a year, concentrate on fourth table. As nowhere it is mentioned any days, so forget about odd days now. So 1923. So simply you need to do division here. So 23 by 4. So you will be having remainder how much?
3,
23.
sir.
Yes, 3. Okay, 3. So a small table that you should remember these values so that these questions are not at all challenging. Okay, remainder. If the remainder is 1, if the remainder is 1, you can simply add plus 6 days to that. Okay, you should not follow this table for all other questions because all other questions are associated with both dates and days. But this is the only question that totally depends on the year itself. That's why this can be only applicable for this question, this type of questions. Okay, if the remainder is 1, then you can go with plus 6. Simply you should add plus 6 to that given year. And if the remainder is 2 or 3, if the remainder is 2 or 3, then you can simply add plus 11 to that. If the remainder is 0, if the remainder is 0, then you can add 28 years to that year. Simply here how much you got? 3 is the remainder you got. So here what is the thing? As if the 3 is the remainder, then you should add 11 plus. So simply 1923 plus 11. So what is the year here? 1924. Sorry, 1934. Is this thing clear to you? If you remember these 3 values, then this type of questions are dead easy. Okay, clear with this question? Simply you have to take that year and do the division. What is the divisibility rule for this 4? Just consider last two numbers and then do division. At last you will get one remainder. Based on that remainder, you can add according to that. You can just randomly take any year like 1934 suppose. So what will be the remainder here if we take 4? What will be the remainder? 34 by 4. 2, right? So 2. So here what is there? 2 means plus 11 again. So 1934 plus 11.
1945.
Right. 1945. Okay. So this is the thing that you need to remember. That's it. If you remember this table and values, then it will be easy. So this is all about calendars and the types of questions. And I covered everything here, like for individual days, for dates, for months, for years, for everything. Only years associated with the dates and everything. Nothing is left. Okay. If you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm done with the topic. Any questions? Any questions?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Rani.
Sir, I have a doubt in not this topic, previous topic, sir.
Okay.
Sir, at what time we can use options like neither one or follow or either one or one two follows?
Okay. Either means like most of the people have this confusion between either and both. Okay. So either means like two individual things are there which are not dependent on each other. Like for example, there is one problem. and they will give two solutions. Okay, but these two solutions are not dependent on each other. This solution is independent and other solution is independent, which are not both related to each other, but both are solutions in its own individual way. In that case, you can take the option either one or two. You can go with the either first solution or either second solution. In that case, we can use either. Both means like it will be both dependent on each other. Like these two, without one, other could not be followed. Right? So in that case, you can opt for the both. Neither means even this is not a solution, even second one is also not a solution. Both are not followed. In that case, we can go with the option neither. And if only one option is correct, then one follows. If only two option is follows, then two follows. Option two. Okay, so this is the difference. Hope it is clear to you, Rani.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other doubts? All right. So this is our last class. I'm done with the topics of the soft skills, verbal ability, and logical reasoning until now. You have left with the quantitative aptitude that will be taught by some other faculty from tomorrow. And whatever the topics that I have in the curriculum, I have covered everything until today. And I don't know if you are feeling to get a teacher like me or feeling lucky to get me as a teacher. I don't know, but I am feeling so lucky that I got a students like you because you followed everything that I told you and you participated. Like I really liked your interaction. Every day is very interesting. You made my classes interesting. You made me to teach you interestingly. So I'll be always have that gratitude for that and hope you will be having a good uh, gain a good knowledge and get placed in a good companies. All the best to you all and perform well in your interviews. Yeah, thank you so much. Signing off.
Thank, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for the very
We
good
learned
lesson
so,
Thank you, sir.
teaching also.
Okay, thank you.
thank you, sir. We learned so many things from you, which will be useful for us. We are lucky to have you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Nirupama.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. We have learned a lot from you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Pavi. If you have any other questions related to anything, you can ask me and clear. Else, we'll wind up the session.
Thank you so much, sir. We gain a lot of knowledge from you, sir.
Thank you, Gausia.
Thank you so much, sir.
Rani.
For as your classes, I learn more things very that is new for us, and also I improve my communication skills also, sir.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you're
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Okay, I lost the connectivity, sorry. Okay. All I can say is practice this communication every day. Okay, don't neglect this. Although your technical is important, but communication is also very much needed for the interviews. And practice it daily. At least spend 10 minutes every day. So that will give a lot of advantage in your interview spot. Hoping no questions from your end. May I leave? I will be missing you too.